Hi, everybody, and welcome, Cancers, to the reading for Cancer for the month of September 2025. Today is August 31st, 2025. I'm Kat. Welcome to Tarot for Kat. This is my first day on YouTube, and so I would super appreciate you hitting the like button if you enjoy the video. Make sure to subscribe. And if you feel like it, buy me a cup of coffee if you enjoy the reading. So this reading is for the sign of Cancer, our fourth zodiac sign. These are people with birthdays between June 21st and July 22nd. Cancers are wonderful, caring people. They're the consummate water sign. They're very romantic, but if they detect anything amiss or that they might get hurt, they run and hide right away. So they can be very elusive, but they're very open with their emotions when they trust you. If they trust you, is a quality I know of Cancers. And so this particular reading is going to be for Cancers for the month of September 2025. And we're going to just clear out that energy a little bit and tell us what we need to know for Cancer. Okay, Cancer, I guess that's you. And we're going to give it a little more shuffle, see if there's anything that absolutely really wants to pop out. Yes. And now we're going to proceed with our reading here. So, okay, so Cancer, representing you here is the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful card. I love that card. I love all the yellow in that card. It's a ton of happiness is yellow, the color of happiness. And going across you is either your obstacle or your challenge or your awareness. Something to be aware of in the situation. What's crossing you is the King of Cups. Down here in your toolbox, so to speak, down in your subconscious, we've got a Nine of Cups. So interesting, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, a lot of nines coming up, cups coming up. Then we have a major arcana coming up, the Moon, in your immediate past. Ooh, okay. Paths that weren't seen and yet to be revealed, or secrets. It's a card of secrets in our immediate past. Up here at the top, crowning you on your crown, your ideal around the whole situation in September is the Four of Cups, more cups again. And then going into your immediate future, I see a Three of Wands. Down here representing you in your subconscious and how you feel through September is a Page of Wands. Your environment is the Star, another major arcana. Then we have in our hopes and fears position, we have a Page of Swords. And then final outcome, Queen of Wands. Oh, my favorite card. I am the Queen of Wands. I enjoy that card very much. That's my favorite card. That is me all the way. Anyway, what a beautiful, beautiful reading. And just staring at the spread, it's a ton of yellow. So like the color yellow jumps up with a little bit of red too, which is a color of action and decisiveness. A little bit of red, tons of yellow, which is the color of success and happiness and positivity. So that's wonderful. So we're going to just ask for a clarifying card, which we'll turn over at the end. And it's wanting to pop out right now, right there. We'll turn that over at the end of the reading. I'm going to set this right here. I love my little pyramid solar system that my son gave me. It's beautiful. I know the video probably doesn't do it justice, but we're going to set that right there on our clarifying card, which we'll read at the very end. If at any point during this reading, Cancer, you think that any of this is ringing true and you're like, oh my gosh, yes, and I think I know what that card is going to be, it's always fun to put your guess down in the comments and see how you did and what you think might be coming up for you as advice for the month of September 2025 for Cancer. All right, so coming up representing you, the Querent, is a Nine of Pentacles. This is a card of plenty, and you're doing well financially, and you're having a decent amount of success. You're feeling pretty content and happy. there with finances and just a contentment with life in September. And then we have coming up as your challenge a King of Cups. So cups represent feelings and emotions, but kings are in control. Kings are in power, and they have control over their emotions. They're a caring person in a place of power with control over their emotions. And so perhaps your challenge in this time of life, Cancer, is to gain this power and control over your emotions. I don't know. Maybe that's what you need, since everything else is going so well. Maybe emotionally there's some stuff going on that needs some healing. Down in your immediate subconscious here, like what you have going for you in your toolbox, like I see a 9 of Cups, cups being abundance and emotional abundance and happiness. And so I see a lot of contentment there. Not just a 9 of Pentacles. It's always interesting when the same things come up. So you are the 9 of Pentacles, and then you got the 9 of Cups. So you also not only are well financially, but you're feeling content about it all in September, which is good. The immediate past that we're coming out of, you get the Moon card, a major arcana. It represents secrets, hidden paths, ways not known. Trust your intuition when this comes up, but if it's indicating what is coming out of your immediate past, I'm guessing there's been some secrets and things that weren't known that maybe have come to light now. Don't know. So now maybe it's got you, I don't know, this is in your ideal of this whole situation is pretty sad. It's a 4 of Cups. This is a cup of dissatisfaction. It's not a card of want, but you got all these things and you're going, is that all there is? Is this it? Is that card? It's a card of dissatisfaction coming up in your whole ideals. So maybe even with everything you're experiencing, you're going to be feeling like there's more. Perhaps to give back to the world. Maybe it's not all about all the money you earn. Maybe now it's different things making you happy, because in your immediate future, you've got a 3 of Wands. So you got like a change coming up, and he's looking at traveling, looking at making a change or a trip of some sort in your life, or a change in your life in the near future. You come up as the Page of Wands. Again, more wands. And pages are inexperienced. Pages are, they're young, they can be impetuous, sometimes they make mistakes. And so perhaps with whatever this thing is that you're embarking on, you're feeling, this is how you're feeling in your subconscious, you're feeling like a little bit of a poser or amateur, what they call it, syndrome, where you're copying somebody, imitator syndrome. Feeling a little bit of that because you're still an apprentice, because you're still learning so much. You feel a little green behind the ears maybe, but your environment is the Star. This is like make a wish. Whenever this comes up, I say make a wish. So make a wish, because your wishes are getting granted right now. And September, with what's happening with this triad with Mercury and the Chiron in September, is a time for like gateways to open for major changes to take place. So your environment is granting wishes in September. In the hopes and fears position is a Page of Swords. So swords represent thoughts, ideas, and pages kind of rush in. And this illustration in particular on the Page of Swords shows him as being kind of impetuous. He's holding up his sword, but he's looking the other way, and he's kind of rushing blindly. He's not looking where he's going. And swords represent thoughts, ideas. So I think this represents a fear of rushing ahead on what you want to do without fully thinking it through, is your fear. But the ultimate is the Queen of Wands, is how you're going to be. And a Queen of Wands is in control also, but she's also the nurturer and creator for for Wands, it's your stability in your life and your passions and what you feel passionate about, as far as your lifestyle, your hobbies, your who you choose for your friends and things like that. So Queen of Wands is an excellent card. She's in a wonderful position of power. She's learned a lot. She's in control of her environment. She's in control of her choices in her life. And she's very calming and nurturing, and yeah, so that's a good card for the ultimate outcome, Cancer. And that is our Cancer reading for September 2025. Now I'm super curious to find out what our clarifying card is under here. And so let's see. Our clarifying card. Oh boy. So we get the 8 of Cups. So these holographic ones are a little hard for you to see, but the 8 of Cups on the Rider deck, it's a man in a red cloak, red representing action, walking away from 8 full cups. So you got all these cups going on, you got all this stuff, but 8 is also associated with the 8th major arcana, which is strength. So this card represents the strength it takes to walk away, maybe walk away from a really good situation in order to find something that's more gratifying, emotionally satisfying, fulfilling in your life. Is what that 8 of Cups is. It also often represents walking away from addiction, the strength it takes to kick an addiction. So that's the clarifying card for this spread. Very interesting. I wonder if any of you picked up on that. Thank you for visiting my channel. I hope you visit again. If you like this, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. I'd love it if you bought me a coffee using the link down below. All that will help me continue my readings. And thank you for now. I really appreciate it. I'll be doing a couple readings a week per horoscope sign. So check in the description down below to find out what days to check back. And I hope you have a fabulous September. Thanks for listening.